Dude, it's so full.
All right.
What's going on, everybody? I'd like to welcome in front my amazing girlfriend, Michelle. Everyone give her a round of applause. Oh, okay, yes. She's the one that keeps us in check now. She does all the check-ins and makes sure everything's good and makes me do all these service announcements. That water and everything's been moved over there. So if you haven't, if you've been here before, it's usually in the back corner there. It's now just moved over to there. So if you need a quick cup of water or something like that, as well as we apologize if you haven't found a seat yet. We are a full house. We always seem to get more and more and more people, which is absolutely incredible. So.
Congratulations to you guys. So we have a extremely educational evening planned for you guys. We're super excited about it. How are you guys feeling?
Oh, that's pretty average.
I think you guys can do a little bit better than that. So, before we do that, I know that we put a whole lot of work into these types of events, and I know especially that our speakers put a whole bunch of work into their presentations, and they get like super jacked up, but they need you guys and your guys' energy to be real high, okay? So how do we do that? We like go loud, like let's blow the roof off and like freak those people out, like the 18th hole, let's go back to the tee and make them hear us kind of thing. So, are you guys ready for it tonight? Thank you. We're super excited. Now that we got the energy high, I just have a quick request from you guys. Two actually. One, can you turn all your cell phones off so that we're not ringing in the middle of somebody's presentation and getting all off track. And two, as you guys are pulling out your phones, sometimes it's easier to stand up. So I'm going to invite everybody to stand up real quick. Come on, real quick. And just to connect with everybody, turn to your neighbors and give them a high five. Oh, stay standing.
Stay up. Get that blood flowing.
Do you think we can make them into hokey pokey?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, you don't do that. For anybody who has been to one of our events before, please have a seat.
If you have been, please have a seat. If you're new, stay standing.
Awesome. So a really great turnout for new attendees. Everybody who's sitting right now, take a look at a face that's standing, and sometime through the night, please just go up to them and say hi and make them feel very, very welcome. And we're going to do our part right now to make you guys feel welcome. We super appreciate you guys coming out. You guys are taking a big step towards your financial freedom and making that come faster. People out there, don't do that. Congratulations to everybody who made that decision. Round of applause to you guys.
Should we just make her stand the whole presentation?
You guys can
have a seat. We really appreciate all the interest that's been coming in. This year's been really incredible. Starting at the beginning of 2019, we've just exponentially grown over and over, and we've had between 55 and 60 people every single month from January till now. So, and consistently having 10 to 15 new people every single month, which we think is the coolest thing. That means that what we're doing is actually getting across to more and more people and getting the message out there bigger and broader. So we really appreciate it.
I guess real estate investing works.
Yeah, it's like there's an interest for it or something.
Speaking of standing, can I request that all of our sponsors stand up and give a wave? I think we only have, 3 here tonight? Sean Burkhardt, you guys, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for these awesome people. I'd like to say that we make them intelligent, but it's the other way around. They're absolutely brilliant. We have one of our sponsors speaking tonight, and come on, you guys, you clapped a whole lot louder like 2 minutes ago. Let's show them some appreciation. Thank you.
And the ones that we aren't here, so these are a list of our sponsors. We usually introduce them every month. So the Green Mortgage team, they're from Vancouver. They're absolutely fantastic. Kyle Green has been super incredible. Real File CPA out of Toronto. They're our accountants that sponsor us, specifically work with real estate investors. Sitka Law Group is our newest sponsor. We just got them in last month, and we're so excited to partner with them. They're absolutely incredible. Most of the people in here have worked with them, have said they've been absolutely outstanding. Obviously, Sherry is our realtor. Megan, you'll hear a lot about tonight, so we won't say too much. And then Sean Burkhart is our construction guy. So if you have construction stuff, talk to him. So we're so grateful to have them here to answer all of our questions and all of our needs. So who are we? For those of you who have been here before, we do this every time. For those of you that are new, my name's Randy, that's Steve. We create the Reinvestors. A few years ago, we decided that we wanted to start making a difference in other people's lives. I lost one of my best friends and he left nothing for his family to live off of, but he had some equity in his home, and it's just been one of those things where he didn't live a very fulfilled life. He was working every single day, Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, and then ended up passing away at 42 years old by a job site accident. Total freak thing. And after that day, I reached out to Steve and said, look, dude, there's so many people out there that are just sitting on equity in their homes, that are living cash poor, equity rich, home rich, and there's something that we need to do to start changing the stigma out there so people can start living more fulfilled lives. And so we went on the journey, started investing in real estate 3 years ago, and we did a program called Keyspire with Scott McGilvery, learned about that, and then we were trained by someone named Ray Ostrander, who was one of the mentors for Keyspire, and have since gone on to close just multiple different types of properties, everything from single family to some multifamily, some development, and going out of town now to different areas. So if you want to know more about us, we can definitely fill you in later, but that's just a quick background to describe who we are and what we've been able to do.
Yeah, the last 3 years have been crazy. I don't know if there's anything else to say, but it's been a lot of fun, and you guys just continually motivate us to keep coming back and making it better.
So our mission is, when we started this, we said we're on a mission to financially educate and inspire 1 million people to get invested in real estate so that they can start living a more fulfilled life. That's what, since day one, that's what we've been inspired to do, and that's what we're trying to create, and that's why we created this meetup group, was really to start putting a group of like-minded people together so they can start collaborating with each other, supporting each other, and just building a connection so that they can all grow up and we can all help 1 million people together. Because I know that if I bring Rob Smith in to come speak and he impacts somebody in here, they might go tell their friend who will tell their friend, and then we grow this group and all, hopefully across the nation here in the next few years. We're really starting to impact more and more people across Canada by inspiring them to look at real estate in a different light.
And we have big hearts. We have a purpose, to reach 1 million people, and that's on the real estate side of things and financial education. But as you guys know, and if you don't actually, 100% of your ticket revenue goes to KidSport. So we're what's called a for-purpose business. We've been supporting KidSport for a couple years now. They really touch both of our hearts because we both were born and raised with sports in our life, and we just recognize that sport builds a whole lot of character, and it's characters like teaching how to work as a team, teaching how to fail and then recover from that and actually grow from that. And it's those types of things that we want to continue to support young kids to get involved in so that they can live a better life. So thank you all to you guys for showing up, because that $5 or $10 or whatever it is that you pay to be here is a commitment to yourself for your guys' future, but it's also impacting a whole lot of other people as well.
And, I'll do that. And just to clarify, there was a miscommunication or a mishap on our Eventbrite, where some of the tickets were priced, it was supposed to be 2 tickets for $10, and it ended up being 2 tickets at $10 a piece. So if you paid $20 to be here tonight, let us know and we can either let you in next month for free, or we can refund it if we have to, but all the money is donated. It isn't something that goes in our pockets. We just donate 100% of the door right to KidSport, and we're actually supporting a golf tournament next month. Yeah. So that's just directly where the money's going. So if you feel that it was bit over your shoulders or something like that, let us know. Come talk to us privately. If you're okay with making that extra little bit of donation this month, we greatly appreciate it. And we apologize for that mishap. It was just a typo on one of our Eventbrite things.
That was my bad. I got a little bit greedy. So if you guys have any questions, there's going to be a small break midway through tonight. We always stay till the bitter end after the evening. We're going to try to do a hard stop at 8:15, and if anybody has any commitments after that, you guys feel free to leave. If you guys are enjoying yourself, we'll usually do a Q&A at like 8:10 kind of thing. That might leave a little bit afterwards. But if you don't get a chance to connect with us, there's a lot of people here. You can reach out to us on a whole lot of other ways. So you can email us, you can connect with us over Facebook or Instagram. We're on social media all the time, providing a lot of value to people who are watching. What's the other thing? Oh, on our website, which is thereinvestors.ca, and you can learn pretty much everything you want to know about us.
Today's agenda is pretty simple. We did our introduction. We're going to talk a little bit about building the community that we have here. We're going to bring up Megan to speak, do a quick break. Robson's going to speak, then we'll do some Q&A, and then, like I said, we usually leave the doors open until 9 to mingle and mix, and it's become quite a great group of people that stay after and mix and talk, and it's really beneficial. So, going into community, what we've created here is something that Steve and I are becoming so proud of. We have such a good connection with so many people in here. This is turning into like our family, basically. We spend a lot of time with people in this room, connecting with you, talking with you. Same with that guy at the back there that just walked in the door.
Kevin.
He's the guy we spend a lot of time with and hanging out, and we've just come to grow and love this community. And we want you guys to do the same. So the definition for community that I found is a feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals. And I thought that summed up what we have here pretty good. We're all here with common goals. We all are inspired by real estate and want to make a difference in our lives and other people's lives. So it's been really incredible to build this community and keep growing it. You want to read this one?
Oh, geez, this is a mouthful, but it's a quote that we both absolutely love. So this is Steve Jobs, and here's the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs and the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of the rules. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them, but the only thing you can't do is ignore them because they change things. And that's what we're doing here, guys. Like, we are absolutely on a mission to change the definition of financial freedom and make that a whole lot easier for everybody in this room.
And then at the bottom you'll see our hashtag, Go Big to Give Big. That's something that's just been created throughout our years of building this. We really want to inspire people to go bigger in everything they want to do so that they can give back more. That's the whole purpose of what we've created here. Steven just got back from 5 days down in Newport Beach, California, working with our mastermind. We're a part of a mastermind called Make Money Matter, and it's all about learning how to build successful businesses that give back. That's our for-purpose business. That's why we give back to kids' sport. That's the whole reason we got into this, is to give back as much as we can. So yes, we want to live a millionaire lifestyle, but we're going to learn how to make 2 or 3 million so that we can donate that 2 or 3 million and just live off the million that we need. And that's what we really want to inspire everyone here to do, is not just build financial freedom for yourself, but do it so that you can actually start making a difference in this world and making an impact in the people around you. So that's our hashtag there. So again, if you ever see that Go Big to Give Big, or if you're inspired by it, that's going to be something probably closer to the end of 2019, 2020 that we really start pushing out with a lot of our content that we'll be growing with. So if you see that, you'll know that one is us.
Who wants to go bigger so you can give big? So, you want to do this one?
You can do it.
We have a bit of a challenge for you guys, and it's all based around the community side of things. So, it's real straightforward. We recognized from day one when we first started getting into this that our network created our net worth, because you can mix and mingle and learn from people who have different skill sets and knowledge bases that you don't have. So we took a lot of people out for coffee. So step one is maybe somebody at your table, or somebody who you've met through this network or through other like-minded networks, is just to invite them out for a cup of coffee and chit-chat and share some of the struggles that you're going through, because most likely they have either gone through the same struggles or currently gone through the same struggles or know somebody who can fix that same struggle. So the power of other people in the network is really, really powerful, especially in this room right here today. The next piece is, we're going to do a break. If you guys feel so inclined, I encourage you guys to actually swap tables and sit somewhere else and just network with people that are beside you, because if you're looking for a joint venture partner or a developer or somebody who just knows more than you do, they might be the person to your left or right. Share your struggles, and then getting around more like-minded people. So coming to more of these events, Sherry has a meetup. Next week? It's the 30th of this month. They do a monthly meetup as well. It's awesome. You should check that one out for sure. And then it's just there's a lot of online resources that you can take advantage of and connect with. So the connectivity with the people and the relationships that you build, and they just become like pillars of strength around you. And the more pillars of strength that you have around you, the stronger you can stand.
Yeah, we were just working with one of our mentor clients earlier today, and she was just saying like, oh, like I feel like it's a struggle right now to get ahead and do these kind of things. She's just sharing some of her struggles around real estate. And it turns out a lot of it was to do with that she just didn't feel confident in what she was doing. But then we asked her who her network was that she was hanging out with. And not a lot of people in her inner circle were very confident in what she was doing and weren't uplifting her and helping her do that. And that was one of the decisions we made right away, that we had to get rid of some of our friends and we had to build a new circle of people around us that actually uplifted us and support us. When we're talking about impacting millions of lives and making millions of dollars, I can't hang out with people who are happy only taking care of themselves and only making a few $100s a month. That doesn't really jive with who we are. And so, not that it's wrong to hang out with them, but if you really want to start doing something big, you really have to build your circle of influence. And this room right here is probably one of the best circles of influence that you can get. So,
Amen to that.
we also have a Facebook community. Again, this will be growing out here probably in the next few months. We've done a little bit of stuff on it, but as you grow in there, you'll see a lot of like-minded people. That's where we're really starting to bring in some people from across province and all the way across to, we have some people from Ontario in there growing. So it's a good place to make connections. It's where we'll have a lot more opportunity for you to connect with other JV partners or other people who are doing real estate the same way you are. Post some questions, get some answers, get some feedback. We're going to be actively growing this probably here in the next few months for sure.
This is the kind of space where I want you guys to go, like, you're walking down the sidewalk and you got your coffee in your hand, you're like, oh, you know what, I wonder if, insert question about real estate. That's where I want you guys to go to post that question, and the community that we build is going to have that answer. And if they don't, we're going to go find it.
And if you guys need anything, if you have any questions or anything like that, we've just created now, you can book me. So if you go to the reinvestors.youcanbook.me, you can set up a 30-minute consult with Steve or I, and we'll happily talk to you about real estate, where you're at, anything we can help you with our training programs or any sort of investments if you're interested in investing in some of the projects we have, things like that. So we just set this up because it's so much easier for us to connect with people. So if you want to connect with us, please just go on there, book a time slot, and we'd happily chat with anybody in this room who took your time out to come here. We would happily spend 30 minutes to chat with you on the phone. So
yeah, the link is also on the pages in front of you guys that we left behind. So if you guys want to write that down or copy it to your phone or book one now, go for it. So before I bring up Megan, so I'll just stand and sit back down real quick. You can stand, that's fine. I want to tell you a really quick story. And it's something that is happening in this moment in my life right now. And to me, it really hits home and it sucks. So somebody very, very dear to my heart is going through a lot of financial struggles. And he's younger, he's really ambitious, and last week he had a bit of a breakdown. He's like $20,000 in debt, just lost his job, has all these awesome goals, but isn't taking the action on it. And the thing that breaks my heart isn't that he's $20,000 in debt and is living without a job. The piece that breaks my heart is that he doesn't reach out to professionals to help him. I'm not talking like professionals, I'm just talking people like Megan, who their job is to financially educate you, to lift you up, even if you need to hold hand or a hand holder or to drag you along. Like, he just doesn't have that vulnerability, I'll call it, to let go of some of his pride and to ask for help. And so I just wanted to share that real quick because, you know, I'm a stubborn man. I'm the first one to admit it, and I've been there before as well, where it's like, I don't know anything about finance, I don't care, other than I'm gonna go buy a whole bunch of real estate, but there's more to that, right? And so the piece I just wanted to quickly share was that, and it's like, kind of reflect on it for a second. I think if you have that kind of pride, or if, you know, there are people in your lives that you can reach out to for help in any kind of area, then please do so, because that ask for help really just like, it's like a slingshot. So as you're like pulled down here and you ask for help, you get let go and you just shoot farther up, right? So that being said, Megan's here to talk to us today about creating a financial plan and how that integrates with real estate and how she can help you guys. And we're gonna go, I was working through the slides today, is the bomb. I'm so excited for this, and I know you guys can really bring down the roof or tear off the roof or whatever the expression is, so let's do a loud welcome for Megan Becker.